Hi, everyone. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me? Okay, thank you. Want to make sure you could hear me. All right, all right. Thumbs up, y'all. Hi, long time no see. Hi there. Thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you, mods, for being here. Oh, shoot. I forgot to tell somebody I'm coming live. Hold on. I got to tell him. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Uh, uh, uh. There you go. Sorry about that. I had to tell one of my buddies that I'm coming live right now. Long time no see. Hi. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Miss you guys too. I tried to freshen myself up. I hope I look halfway decent. I literally got home from work a few minutes ago and plugged in my camera, and of course my camera was not working, and I had to re-upload the program, re-upload the camera. So that's why I'm a couple of minutes late. Y'all know I like to be on time, but it is what it is. Hit the thumbs up, por favor. But yeah, so my camera wasn't working. Hopefully everything's working fine. You guys could see me fine. I'm tired. I have been at work since before 7 a.m. this morning. I just got home. Okay. I'm going to thank you. I clean up well. Thank you. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Let some more people come on, and then I'm going to start talking about why I'm here. Okay. I was going to just make a regular video. Thank you. I was going to make a regular video, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to come on live just in case anyone has any questions. And yeah, what we're going through right now, because of what we're about to go through right now, it's going to be so turned up. You think it was turned up? No, it's about to get turned up for real. So thank you for the birthday wishes again. It's about to get seriously turned up, folks. And there's a big connection. Let's see if they leave me on. There's a big connection between that Halo CME that happened overnight and the stick in the arm. We all know what the stick in the arm is. Oh, darn, I forgot my mouse. Oh, well, I'm just going to have to do it this way. There. There it is. Okay. Y'all can read it. I just put it right there. You know what the stick in the arm is. Okay. Let me give it a couple of more minutes. Thumbs up, por favor. Thank you again, my mods, for being here. Thank you for being here, everyone. Really appreciate it. I'm going to wait till it hit 5 minutes to, God, I'm so tired. I am exhausted. Is my mic okay? Oops, that was a mute. Do I need to make my mic louder or is it good? Okay, awesome. Sounds great. Awesome sauce. Okay. If the minute hits 5 minutes, we'll start. I'm going to start saying what I got to say because it's about to be turned up, and to say I'm exhausted is an understatement, but things are about to get very exciting if they haven't been already. Video is good too. Thank you. All righty. All righty. I don't have much of a background. This is the best place. I have light here. It's already nightfall here, and I don't have that much lighting. Like my daughter says, I live in mood lighting. I love mood lighting. I hate harsh artificial light. Hit the thumbs up. Howdy, 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 everyone. How are you guys have been feeling? How you've been feeling this month of March when it comes to the energies? Do you have to worry about your mother who is coming home on a plane around now? Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, so it's 5 minutes, and I said we're gonna hit 100, so we hit 99. So we're about to hit 100 people, so we'll hit 100. And yeah, okay. So welcome everyone. I'm not gonna be looking at this. You guys can keep talking, but I'm gonna be talking directly into the camera right now and say what I gotta say, and then we'll have a discussion here. So we had a mighty huge CME pop off the sun overnight. Okay. It hit me at 4 o'clock this morning, Eastern Standard Time. I'm in South Florida. It was 4 a.m. I was getting up to go to work, to get ready to go to work. And I could not, I was opening my eyes, but the light was just so bright. And it was just getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And it was the sun literally filled up in my room. And then I heard the voice of Source Creator say, because I said, what is going on here? And I said, oh, God, no, not right now. I want to get up and work out a little bit because I put on so much weight recently. Literally 7 to 8 pounds I have put on in the past couple of weeks. It's been crazy being hit with so much energy. And I was like, yo, I just want to work out. I'm sick and tired of this weight. And then Source Creator said to me, and I said, oh, what's with this light now? I want to get up and work out before going to work. And then I heard, you're being insulated. You need this. And I said, what is going on with the sun? I said, is that the sun? He said, yes. He, she, whatever you want to call Source Creator, said yes. The voice is very nondescript. I can't tell if it's male or female. And it's not. God is not male or female. And then it just got brighter and brighter. And then the rays just start coming out. And then it started contracting. I said, what is happening to our sun? And then I heard, it's beginning. This is the beginning of it. I said, is that a CME or what? And then it went poof. It was a halo CME I saw, but it was a lot more than that. And then my body, it reverberated off my body. My body absorbed some of it. I was like, oh, I was like, oh my God. So I was out for like an hour just dealing with the energy, and then dragged myself out of bed and ended up being late for work. Any which ways. So I was told that our sun is going micronova, that it is beginning, that the CME that popped off today, which the ETA, estimated time of arrival, is Sunday, America time, Monday on Australia and England time. So it's coming Sunday night, Sunday evening, right? That's when it's going to hit us. And yes, it's going to have a lot of effects when it comes to electronics and things like that. But that's not the reason why I had to experience this CME and experience it so firsthand, and was told, the sun is about to, this is the beginning of the micronova cycle. And I know, listening to Suspicious Observer, I was listening on my way home right now, that yes, the sun this is the beginning of the sorry, I'm so tired. This is the beginning of the sun's waking up. God, I forgot my terminology. The sun is waking up, okay? So it's starting. Solar maximum. We're going into solar maximum right now. This is the beginning of solar maximum, but it's a lot more than just solar maximum. And you don't have to believe me. You don't have to buy into what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm just here to deliver and share my experience. So if I don't resonate with you, I simply don't resonate with you. It is what it is. Nothing you say is going to change my experience. A lot of people, I get these comments, oh, you should do it. I don't care. All right. It's my experience. You don't like it? Bye. Any which ways. So that's the experience I had with it. And not everybody serves as a grounding rod. I've spoken about this since I started my channel back in late 2018. Some of us are made to be grounding rods for certain energies. Some aren't made to be grounding rods at all. Those of us who are made to be grounding rods, we're the ones you'll know because your weight will fluctuate like crazy. Literally, I gained 3 pounds overnight yesterday. Little did I know is to prepare me for what happened overnight and this morning to absorb that energy and ground it. And this is like the heaviest I have been since since I gave birth. Okay. I have 2 kids. So literally the heaviest I've been. So it's driving me insane. I'm not used to it. I'm used to my 6-pack, whatever. It's like nothing I could do, not eat. You'll know. If you're one of the people grounding in these energies, these heavy ass crazy energies, you need insulation. Think of a wire. The more insulated the wire, the higher voltage it could handle, you know? So you're literally that wire grounding it in. I thought my days of doing that were done with 2021, but no, sir. No, sir. It is not. And I'm sure many of you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this is still happening. Yeah, your stomach will blow up like a nice balloon. You'll get the tingles all over your skin. Every joint in your freaking body will hurt. Yes, your face will blow up. Like my face is so blown. I don't even recognize myself in the mirror. I simply don't. I'm so like, ugh, you know, every part of you will blow up. That's part of it. And then bam, you lose the weight. The most weight I've lost overnight is 5 pounds by doing absolutely nothing. And I wake up and I feel it and I weigh myself. I said, shoot, okay, it's over. That's how it goes when you're a grounding rod for these ascension energies. So it is the beginning. It is the beginning. And this Micronova cycle is going to go until 2025, until we hit the year 2025. So it's for the next 3 years. Okay. So it has begun. And okay, here's the more complicated, the more complex part of what happened, how it is connected to those who got the stick in the arm. Okay, so here we go. Now, the dark ones, they know that this cycle is beginning. They've known for a while when this cycle was about to begin, when it was supposed to begin. They knew. They coordinated that with getting out the stick in the arm, to get as many people to get that stick in the arm as possible for this time. It's not just for this time. I mean, that stick in the arm, it serves many, many purposes. It's multi-purpose because nothing they do has one purpose. That's what, get that out of your head, that it's, oh, I thought it was for this. I thought it was for that. Come on now. We're more mature than that. Expand your mind, okay? It's not just for one purpose. They have many purposes, it's multifaceted. Everything they do is multifaceted. The same way everything we do is multifaceted. It's not just for one little tiny reason. What a waste of time that would be, right? So you got to give them dark ones the props. You got to give them their props, though, seriously. So this stick in the arm, multi-purpose stick in the arm, okay? One of the reasons I was shown is, God, how do I put this? Because I'm trying to put into words everything that source, the information I got in that split second of time, downloads. If you guys know how downloads work, it's like poof, a ton of energy, and there it is. So I dealt with that CME, that Halo CME, the beginning of the Micronova cycle for the next 3 years, right? Dealt with that. And then as I was done absorbing that, mind you, I'm bilocating. I'm still in my room. My eyes are open, but my room is so bright because I just stared into this Micronova, but I'm still in that space out there in the ethereal. I turn around and I saw a bunch of bodies behind me. They were all wearing coats. And I was like, why are they wearing coats? We're about to enter spring. That's why I thought. And then Source showed me the tilt of the earth because of the way the earth is tilted and the way the halo nova, I mean, there's no escaping it. It's coming right at us, it's directed at us. Halo nova means it's all around the sun. It went poof all around the sun. It popped off. And it may be a C class, which is strong, but it's not supposed to be crazy. It's the duration. It literally lasted 12 hours. Rarely does it last that long. A slow solar flare lasts that long. It lasted 12 hours. So that is what's going to make it so powerful. And that's why we're going to have, some major solar storm weather on Earth come the 13th when it arrives, when it starts arriving. And then you're going to have to deal with the solar wind behind it. So I turned around, I saw all those bodies on the floor and a lot of children, a lot of boys, and they were wearing coats. And I was like, what's with the coats? And then I was shown the tilt of the earth and the way the CME is hitting the earth. And the way it's going to hit the earth, it's going to be more northern. Like think Canada, think up there. Think the northern part of the US, the northern states, countries that are north. So that's why they were wearing coats. And I remember they were face down. And I said, what happened to them? And then Source, like I put my hand over them, like he guided my hand over it. And I put my hand over and I saw these little squiggly metal particles. And the little metal particles, oh gosh, again, I'm starting to feel that energy come up my left leg as I'm talking about it. You guys will feel a lot of that. Little squiggly metal particles gathering in the nodes of the heart. Like you have your SA node and your AV node. Look it up. Those the electrical system of the heart, let's put it that way. And it was being drawn into the nodes and also like down the Purkinje fibers and everything. So it was being like it was the electrical part of the heart that was attracting these little squiggly these particles. And I asked Source, how do those particles get in there? And Source showed me the stick in the arm. And I said, oh wow. And then I was shown how they knew, the dark ones knew that the energy from this micronova cycle would trigger that in the people who got the stick in the arm. And it's not everyone that got the stick in the arm because they don't want everyone dropping at the same time. As you could see, so many people have been dropping, especially young, healthy men have been dropping. And the majority of the people, again, that are going to be dropping, I saw were younger. A lot of them, let's put it that way, a good 60% were younger. A good percentage, 30, were kids, young boys, like between the ages of 8 to like 12. That's what it looked like to me. But they were all sexes and different age groups. And straight up, a lot of them were Caucasian. Well, that would make also sense because it's happening in colder regions too. So they knew this was going to happen. Okay. And a large portion was up in the area where all the turbulence is happening right now. You know, where Pootie Poo runs. Okay. So a lot of it was all timed. They know. You got to give these dark ones their props because they freaking knew. They coordinated it all. Okay. They're going to call it something else, but meanwhile, it's because of the stick in the arm and the energy coming in from the sun. I know it's a lot, but that's what was shown to me. But this is going to happen until 2025, and it's one of the extermination methods that they're using. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was shown. And by the way, uh, for the past 6 years, I have been working in special procedures, interventional radiology. Okay, that was the department I used to work in. All right, so but I was guided to switch to cardiac cath, working heart. So that's what I switched to, and I didn't want to go back to work, to be honest with you. But I have not received my influx of money that I expected to start doing what it is I want to do. And I've been pissed. I'm like, God, I need you to tell me why the heck I have to go work hard. Why do I have to go work hard right now? Ugh, I hate being on call. It's a lot. And I knew it was going to be heavy because of all the side effects people are experiencing from the stick in the arm. When I was working interventional radiology special procedures, we were busy pulling out 6-foot blood clots out of people. Okay. And now it's like I have to working hard, and having to deal with everyone coming in with all these heart ailments. Okay. So it was finally revealed to me why. I was told, you're there to bear witness. And I was like, oh, I'm there to bear witness because I did classroom and online orientation last week, but I just started working in the surgical suite Monday. I just started my training in the surgical suite on Monday. So I'm there to bear witness as to what is going to happen and to talk to my coworkers about it, which I started doing today. And interestingly enough, mind you, this shocked the heck out of me. My preceptor training me is an anon. He is an anon. And it was so funny because we were talking about the stick in the arm. And he's like, oh, what an interesting email I received. It was, an email from corporate talking about the stick in the arm. And did he change his mind yet? He goes, oh, I wonder, did you receive something like that? And I looked at it. I said, maybe I did. I don't have email yet, but since I didn't get it, he's like, okay, you didn't either. I said, no, I did not. And then he made some other comments, and then I wrote, where we go one, we go all, on a napkin, and I slipped it to him. And then he turned around and fist bumped me. I was like, yeah. So then we're like, yeah, we were just fist bumping all day long. And it was hysterical. And then today I found out that a few other nurses are also that I'm working with. They did not get the stick in the arm either. Miss Embracing Light, I did not tell you this because I just found out this evening. And yeah. So another thing, oh gosh, ow, my ear's popping. It hurts. So also later this afternoon, I was talking to this patient that came in complaining of chest pain, and very healthy man, 6'5", stout as you couldn't believe. He works on phone lines and everything, and so many people with chest pains without origin, without history of chest pain. And then we cath them, bring them to cardiac cath, and then nothing. Like literally every case I did today turned out to be nothing. Like there was nothing there, but I know what's there. I was like, yeah, I know what's there. So I said to him, I was talking to the guy, I said, oh, listen, you better make sure you get right back to work because we're having an incoming CME, major solar flare, ETA, Sunday. He's like, oh, really? I said, I knew you knew what I was talking about because he deals with the satellites. And then my preceptor was walking by and he's like, oh, there's a solar flare that just popped off? Oh, I didn't know about that. Really? Shoot, I better look it up. And I said, oh, we're going to be crazy next week with the CME coming in. He goes, well, it depends. Maybe it's not strong. He knew. My other coworkers knew. I was like, Oh my God. Because the last job I was in, it was the complete opposite. The complete opposite. So I was so upset that I had to go be there, but now I know why, because Source finally revealed it to me. And I got to tell you guys, sometimes you find yourself in situations you didn't expect to be there. You're pissed off. You don't know why, because we're supposed to go by faith. I know. We're supposed to go by faith. And yeah, it is what it is. I'm there to witness, I'm there to tell them so they can see what's going on. And they're awakened. They're more than awakened. They're anons. So they're more than awakened. So they're ready for it. And he was like, my preceptor was like, because all we could do is do our best and tell our loved ones. He goes, I have so many not talking to me anymore. And then the other nurse was like, yeah, but what the fuck are you gonna do? That's what she said. What you gonna do? All you can do is tell them, and warn them and do our best and be there, So it was like, wow, I could not believe it. So it turns out that about half of the staff I work with are not, or did not get the stick in the arm and are awakened, like really awakened. So how cool is that? Very interesting. All will be revealed in time. And I know it's difficult to hang in there and you're frustrated and annoyed. And it's like, why am I still in this spot? Why am I in this position? Because trust me, I bitch like you couldn't believe, and then later I have to apologize to God because I'm screaming in my car. I get home, I'm like, flustered. Okay, Jesus, I'm sorry. My throat hurts. Okay, I'm done. I apologize. And I have to pray for the next hour to make up for it. But then it will be revealed to you why you're there and what you're doing and how important it is. It's like, wow, this is really important. And I cannot believe I'm like surrounded by anons and we're all here in the heart, in heart, and doing this to see it and be on the forefront. I'm here to tell them, hey, guess what? It's beginning. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So let's see what you guys have to say. Let's see if I could see straight because I am woozy as hell. I'm going to do my best to try to read. I live in Long Island. Nurses give me attitude and ignore me. You know what? If you're in Nassau County, AJ, that is the pocket of heaven. That is one of the bubbles in New York. If that's where you are in Long Island, since you wasn't jabbed, there's a lot more unjabbed people than and a lot of them are in Nassau County, and a lot of them got stuck in the arm because they felt so forced. Like my older sister, she felt like she's a nurse also, and she's like, if I don't do it, I can't afford to lose my job. You're in Suffolk County. Ooh, I know Nassau County is expensive as heck. Suffolk is cheaper. Yeah, that's probably why you're having issues. So yeah, that's I love Long Beach. Duracell, I love Long Beach. I don't know how it is now. You're going through the same thing in the morning? Yeah. So yes, pure blood. Sheesh. I've never been stuck in the arm. I've never even taken a test. I've never administered a test. I've never given the stick in the arm. I was offered $200 an hour to give sticks in the arm, and I refused it because I was told if I get my hands dirty, that it would be bad, very, very bad karma on me. So I made sure I've never even so much as administered a test. So any questions, guys? Any questions? Because I can't stay on too long. I'm so tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. Yes, no doubt. Any questions? I made other videos on how to help your loved ones, but it's the ones straight up. It's the ones who've gotten like triple jabbed and quadruple stuck in the arm. But they the dark ones did taint the jab on many children. On many children. So even if they got one or two, they could still end up in the scenario that I was witness to. His son had back surgery, and they wouldn't do the surgery on him unless he didn't test positive. Well, how do these CMEs relate to the grand solar flash? I'm not a big proponent of the grand solar quote unquote flash theory. Um, I don't subscribe to anything unless it's actually shown. I don't talk about anything unless I experienced it and it's shown to me. So that whole thing, I'm shown. It's a period from starting from that CME we had overnight to 2025. That's the period I was shown of the Micronova. Maybe that's what some people are seeing as the grand solar flash. That could be it. How prepared should we be for the supply chain issue? Let me tell you, Bella, and I've mentioned this, the spiraling up and spiraling down, it all has to do with what timeline you're on. If you're on a spiraling down timeline, you're going to experience the hardship. If you're on a spiraling up timeline, everything will be falling around you, falling down around you, but you will be okay. And yeah, you will hear, think of, honestly, straight up, if you think of the Jews in Egypt and the angel of death coming and passing the door, their door, because it had the lamb's blood, and then going to the next house and the next house experiencing the hardship. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. That's the way it was shown to me. That's all I got to say about that. Um, Let me see if I could see anything. It's a little rough because I've heard, yeah, very Psalm 91. That's why I keep telling you guys, it's all about Psalm 91. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. It is so important to pray and pray and pray and stay prayed up. There will be it's on another star planet, or I don't know. I stopped watching him a while ago when he was getting a little too Hollywood for me. David Wilcock, he got a little too Hollywood for me, man. And I know he wanted that recognition so bad. He seemed a little bit too thirsty for that recognition for me. Little too much ego. So I stopped watching him a while ago, actually. A while ago. I don't know anything about zombies. Yeah, it's really important to stay prayed up and don't think, "Oh, I feel great." That is the time you keep praying. You're feeling great and doing great because you're praying. You're staying prayed up. Okay? Stay prayed up, stay meditated up. Keep praying for your loved ones. Keep praying for your loved ones even if they don't listen. Keep praying to your loved ones. Seriously. Um Let me see. And let me see if I could scroll to see any questions. I'm doing my best here. Because, let me see. Deep thoughts, are you surrounded by low vibe jab people? If so, mantras really help to protect you from being drained. Yeah, that was my biggest fear, is being surrounded. That was my biggest fear going back to work, because I haven't worked in a hospital environment for a few months. So going back, that was my biggest thing. I did not want to be surrounded by a bunch of low vibe, idiots again, because it is extremely draining no matter how hard you try. And then to find out, I had a whole plan going back to work. Let me tell you, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then to find out that I'm surrounded by anons. It's just, so don't close yourself off too much, because then you're missing your blessing when you do. You're missing your job. You know why you're there in the first place. If you do, I never would have known. Oh, forget sleeping. Sleeping is difficult. Yeah, forget sleeping. I have not slept in a good month and a half, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. 3 hours of sleep for me is a real good night right now. That's how much I have not been sleeping. I'm beyond exhausted. What time is it? Seven. Yeah, I'm so freaking tired. I don't have words. What are the side effects of the? I don't know. Like I said, I've heard and I've seen many reports that on the Rona test, on the Q-tips, well, I know this for a fact because I went and I asked a lab. You know, they have some mighty caustic chemicals on the tip of that damn thing. So if you're constantly getting tested, I mean, they testing like some people had to be tested every freaking week because they refuse to get the stick in the arm. And I heard it. It's causing a lot of problems. Horrible nosebleeds I've been seeing. But beyond that, I hear like they have like the same thing they have on the stick in the arm. They have it end of that Q-tip, and it's going directly, and it crosses the blood-brain barrier. That's what I've heard, and I've seen reports on that. But again, I've never taken it. I know my son, unfortunately, took it twice to travel, but he hasn't exhibited any side effects. Does anyone else feel the collective is waking up, or more people awake now to some degree? More people are waking up because it's the pressing place. They're being pressed right now. And it is horrible. We have $5 gas down here in South Florida and $7 or $8 gas out on the West Coast in America. And people are being pressed. And you know what? It's just taking that much to wake up society. It's just taking that much. They're just that asleep that it's going to take such hardship to wake them up. So yeah, a lot of people are waking up, but that's because it's in their pocketbook, and that's when they're finally going to go woo and pay attention. Now they're seeing how, hey, wait a minute, all this is, none of this is making sense. Have you heard if essential oils would help? Would help with what? Amethyst. Will essential oils help with what? You know, yeah, C60 Purple Power. Yep. I was guided to start taking it because my body was getting wrecked. My body has been getting wrecked in the past couple of weeks. And I was guided to start taking it. I brought a supply for my loved ones, a couple of bottles, and I was told start taking it because your body needs to start repairing, because I literally felt like I was falling apart. I was like, I cannot take more. I was in tears. I was like, I can't take this anymore. And then I was told start taking it. So I am starting to feel better. So I take it once a day right now. I take it once a day. Um, any which ways. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm feeling really woozy right now. I'm very tired. Haven't eaten. So I'm really, really tired right now. Will Reiki help? Yeah, but you have to understand there's a certain point that you can't help them. You know, there's a certain point where you can't help them, where they have taken so many, and they unfortunately got a bad jab. A lot of it's placebo, but a quarter of it was not placebo. That's the way it was shown to me. About a quarter of it was not placebo. It was very caustic. It contained, you know, the stuff that they want to use to control you. Some of the population will be controlled. They'll be connected to the hive, the mind, the hive mind. You know, they will be made into bots basically. Some of them, a quarter, they're going to end up with those filaments that's going to collect in their heart. Also, that's why I forgot to say, those filaments, not only some of them, it will end their life, but some of them, what that those filaments are going to do is block their higher heart chakra from igniting. You have your lower heart chakra, which is the green one, which is what was referred to when I started my ascension as earthly love, and the higher heart chakra, which is unconditional divine love, and it's pink. And you will see um, pictures of Yeshua and Queen Mother Mary where they have their hearts explode, the sacred heart, and you see the flames on top. The flame is the higher heart chakra coming online. And I remember when it first happened to me, it was like a flame exploding from my heart. I didn't even know what a higher heart chakra was until I heard it and was told. And I looked it up. I was like, oh wow, it's a real thing. But it's to literally block your higher heart chakra from igniting, because that's what we need to ascend. You need the higher heart chakra to ignite in order to hit ascension. Okay, so that's another thing it's going to do. Stop the higher heart chakra. So you could be just stuck in your fifis, in your earthly feelings, in the lower heart chakra. All right. So thank you again, guys, for being here. Thank you, my mods, for being on. I wish I could talk longer, but I am done. I am exhausted. And, I just want to close my eyes. Thanks again. Mwah. My neighbors. Okay. Sending out kisses and everything. Much love. We got this, guys. I know it's a lot. I know we're tired. I am there with you. I'm freaking exhausted, but much love out there. Okay? Have a great weekend. Bye. Well, let's see what happens if I'm going to come back again. Who knows? All right. Bye, guys.